everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're still here in Phoenix, Arizona. We got one more home game to play here in front of the wonderful fans in Phoenix before we go on the road. We're entering the fourth quarter of the season, Pete.
Yes, sir. Coming down to the end, Tommy.
We are indeed. We're going to be showing up against these wild pigs. Boy, they're wild.
Yes, they are. Although they're struggling this year. Not so wild. A little too tame, maybe.
They are. First, let me tell you a little bit about that last game because we have some highlights there to go. And we played the San Diego Moonstars, and things got started at the bottom of the third with Steve Monstour coming up. He hits the ball in the left field. It's going to get an RBI double, and the score comes in on the RBI when Lewis drops the ball. Beewolves up 1-0. Still bottom of the third. Monstour comes up again, or he's up this time and steals home on a Lewis overthrow to second as he comes back around and gets that first score. I'm sorry, I get that second score. Freddie, still bottom of the third. Freddie Knox is going to come up, and he's going to hit one in center field. It's an RBI. He's going to bring in Buster Biggs around, make it 3-0 Beewolves. Now the Moonstars fight back in the top of the fourth. Robin Yu comes up, and he's going to hit one into left field. It's a 2-run home run, making it 3-2. Sorry, so I got this new equipment here, new microphone and stuff. If I sound different, we'll work out these kinks, but hopefully it sounds better. This is the long-term way to go, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think you'll like them in the long term, but like you say, it's going to take a couple of times out to get it really worked out, the kinks and everything.
Yep. Bottom of the fourth, Steve Monstour answers back. He's going to hit one out in the right field. It's the Steve Monstour day, Pete. He gets an RBI, puts the Beewolves out in front 4-2. Bottom of the fifth, then Magic Moore's going to come up, and he tags one out over the left field wall. It's another home run, makes it 5-2 Beewolves. Beat Magic Moore. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sometimes you'll take it wherever you can get it, and against the Moonstars, it was Magic Moore out in center field. So yeah, he's been a little inconsistent, but it's nice to see him come through when we need him.
It has. Well, at the bottom of the eighth, Barney Bryan comes up, and I'm just putting this up because Barney Bryan is one of the most recent things. He no longer a Beewolf, Pete. There was one move in this three-quarter of the series thing. Barney Bryan steps up and he lines one into center field. It's an out caught by Wheels, and that's going to be the last at bat for Barney Bryan as a Beewolf, at least this season. Because what?
I was just going to say, yeah, and I was sad to see that happen. I mean, I would, Barney Bryan was high on my list. I thought maybe he could develop. But the Beewolves with no money to develop anybody, and Barney Bryan just not having any luck at the plate. It was doomed.
Yeah. Game finally ends top of the ninth. P. Harvey up against Rushmore. He's going to ground out right back to the mound. Rushmore picks it up, whips it over to first base. The Beewolves get that win, and that was a good one they needed. And now that brings us to the Wild Pigs here. We're going to show you some new things. This is the only time we play this cross-conference game this season, so there's a lot to tell you about, man. Boy, where do you start? I think it was Dash Bugby, first new player of the team. Dash Bugby comes here from the Warblers. He's hitting 268 on the season this season. It's his best so far. B-ranked first baseman, making $5.2 million a year. No playoff experience yet. Get this, Guadalupe Pennington comes in from the Gold Coats, and she's only hitting 167. She has not been doing this yet. The utility infielder, outfielder, shortstop woman, but a great addition to any team. And I think that's what we're going to see a lot of here. There's a lot of just a synergy problem.
Yeah, like you're saying, Pennington coming off a career year with the Gold Coats. She comes over there to the Wild Pigs, and she is just struggling. She's struggling to fit in, Tommy.
Yeah, and she's done well in the playoffs, too. Blaine Flail comes in. He's a rookie, 22-year-old, making $2.6 million a year as a backup catcher. Good contact against left-handers. Great connectivity on 90. They've also got Hog Porker. Hog Porker started with the Blowfish 3 seasons back, played 2 seasons for the Heaters, and now here he is in New York hitting 0.45.
Wow.
Yeah, this is.
He's 1 for 22, Tommy. 1 for 22.
That looks good for us. Wally Bacon's been here for a while. Lachlan Velasquez, rookie, 25-year-old, $2.5 million a year, playing second base. C+ rank, known mostly for his speed. Godfrey Storm comes here, played for the Wild Pigs, then the Sawteeth, and then the Sandcats now came back to the Wild Pigs where he started things off. $1.9 million a year. The what's it called? What rank is he? Why am I? Oh, a C ranked center fielder. Pitching, a lot of new pitchers. Durbin Holmes. Oh, no, not Durbin Holmes. Not him. Michelle Yoder.
Everybody else but him.
Yeah, Michelle Yoder coming over from the Water Bullets. She's got a 4.41 ERA. It's her best ERA yet. C plus rank, 38 years old, $2.9 million a year. No, mostly for her accuracy. Olaf Slackoff, everybody knows him. Played most of his career for the Herbivores, and he played for the Jacks a little bit. Now the Wild Pigs. He's got a 5.27 ERA, not bad. 3-2 record on the year. C ranked starting catcher, no, mostly for his velocity. Behind him, I think Donovan Drake's been in here. Then after that, I think it's just Walt Huckster, right? The closer, the Waltster, C rank closing pitcher, no, mostly for his accuracy. Played the front runner. It played for some unknown team, then the front runners, and the Sandcats in Phoenix, and now he's here at the Wild Pigs. So just a ton of new names.
Yeah, and like you were saying, you pointed it out, and I think you hit the nail on the head. With all these new players, it just seems like there's like you say, a synergy problem. Just a team not gelling enough in the postseason to bring that over into the regular season.
That's my guess. And then we got the one new thing here. You can see it on the right. When we signed Dick Burr, we let go of Barney Bryan. He was making $3.9 million a year, C plus rank, no, mostly for his speed. Just wasn't doing all that great for us, and we saved some money, $1.1 million to pick up someone we knew back in LA, Dick Berger. Dick's got speed, and he's an okay fielder, mostly to the power, so he's a good like pinch hitter. We kept an eye on him for a little while, so yeah, that's the that's the newest addition down there in the lower left of the picture. Now, before we go to today's game, today's game's the next one, right? We already showed you where everyone was on that, so we can quickly check the standings if you didn't check the live from the Hive. So, Pete, why don't you start us off Pioneer Conference?
Okay, Pioneer Conference, Pathfinder Division, the Blowfish at the top the Pathfinder with a record of 26-7 and a plus 46 run differential. Behind them in second place, the Crocodons with a record of 19-15. They're 7.5 games out of first place.
Yeah, Blowfish favored to take the whole thing. San Diego Platypire at the top of the Uncharted Division. Actually, they're tied 19-14 with the Oakland Outlaws. Both teams 19-14. They both have just a one-game lead ahead of the Colorado Buzzards, who are 18-15.
Yeah, just to touch on the Blowfish a little bit more, not only does it look like they're going to walk into the championship, they also secured secured K Frequent, the best closer in the league.
Yeah.
Not 2 games ago or so. So down the stretch and into the playoffs, if they get a lead, they're going to be hard to beat. But picking it back up, the Pioneer Conference Journey Division, the Grapplers sit in first place with a record of 20-15. They have a plus 35 run differential. Behind them in second place, our sister team, the Sandcats, at 18-16, find themselves a game and a half out of first place with a plus 16 run differential.
All right, it's good. It's a good year for Phoenix teams. The Explorer Conference Seafair Division, Houston Jacks out in front where they've been all year, 22-11, 4.5 game lead ahead of the California Gold Coats, who are at 18-16 with a respectable record.
Yes, sir. And down in the trade, our nemesis, the Nemesis, find themselves in first place. They got a record of 23-11, a plus 45 run differential. They have been keeping up with the Beewolves, who have really had kind of a good season this year. Beewolves in second place with a record of 21-12, find themselves a game and a half back with a plus 43 run differential. So these two teams are neck and neck and fighting it out. They are going to face off one more time before the season is over to determine the season grudge match, both teams with a win. So it's 1-1, and like I say, they got that one game left. The Sirloins in third place with a record of 16-17. They're 6.5 games out of first place. The Herbivores at 15-18 are 7.5 back. And then the Water Bullets at 12-21 find themselves 10.5 back and a negative 31 run differential.
They do. Curiosity Division, it's the San Jose Sawteeth out in front with a 19-16 record. They just have a half game lead over the San Diego Moonstars, who are 19-17, and the Sawteeth are the only first place team with a negative run differential.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's going to bring us to tonight's game. It is game 34 of 44. Whoops, a little too far on my menu there. It's the 9-24 Wild Pigs, worst record in the league, against the rotation ace Beewolves, who are 21-12. Only game these two teams play this season, so it's going to be here in Red Rock this year. The Wild Pigs are going to put their starter on the mound, Donovan Drake, who's locked in, known for his crazy velocity. He's also pretty accurate, but he doesn't move the ball much. He's got an 0-1 record on the season, 4.23 ERA, and a 1.48 WHIP.
Yes, sir. And backing him up will be the locked in, but not 100% physically fit Renette the catcher. What is it? Antoine Renette, the catcher. He's got good power, good ability to connect at home plate, but he does not have a lot of speed. He's hitting 200 with 5 home runs. Rhonda Horn, the third baseman, she is tense currently, but she's got good power. She has less than average ability to connect, good speed on the base pass. She's hitting 255 with 6 home runs. And then Brett Michaels, the second baseman, he's Bloop Michaels, of course. How could I forget that? I was thinking Poison, Brett Michaels. Bloop Michaels over there at second base. He's tense as well. He's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, good speed on the base pass, hitting 233 with 4 home runs.
Yeah. Sorry about coughing into my microphone. I thought I hit my mute button, and I didn't. And I coughed, and I saw my levels peg. Anyway, I'll get that fixed. Anyway, we're going to put Bevis Ortiz in the mound, the right-hander, known mostly for his junk. He's also got good accuracy and good velocity. He's got a nice 4-2 winning record on the season, so he'll leave here with a winning record. He'd like to extend it, though. He's got a 4.03 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP, Pete.
Yes, sir. Backing him up is Hemmer Longballo, the right fielder who is locked in right now. He's got good power. He's got good ability to connect at home plate and about average speed on the base pass, hitting 327 with 7 home runs. Hanley Dexteris, the superstar shortstop, with about average power but good ability to connect, good speed on the base pass, hitting 328 with 10 home runs. And then the locked-in Steve Monstour, the catcher. Tommy mentioned him as far as the last game was playing really well. Let's hope he's going to continue that. He's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, average speed on the base pass, hitting 369 with 10 home runs as well. So that's 27 home runs looking at you there, Tommy.
Jeez.
And they say the Beewolves have no power.
Yeah, they are wrong. Is what they're.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go to get the lineup for assistant coach. Gonna look like this. Freddie Knox gonna start things off at second base. Freddie Knox is locked in, so that's a nice change of pace for Freddie. Batting second, right behind him, Hanley Dexteris will play his native position at shortstop, and behind that, Hammer Longballo will be in right field, who's also locked in, playing well in that good game. You know who else is locked in, Pete? Steve Monstour.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to bat fourth and catch today. So we're going to let Clark have a seat. And we don't care if they steal on us because this is the worst team in the league. Sturdy Woodman will bat fifth to play first base. In left field, Eduardo Keller. Eduardo Keller is coming in for Buster Biggs, who's not quite 100%. He hurt himself in that last game. What happened? He tweaked a groin he tweaked a hamstring or something.
Yeah, I think so. He was trying to get to base or something, wasn't he?
I think you're right.
I think he legged out a single, but like you say, I think he pulled his hammy or something.
Yeah, well, Eduardo Keller is here that's what he's here for. So he's gonna fill in for him and have a good night. Bertha Banks is gonna be at third base, batting seventh, batting eighth. Magic Moore out in center field, and batting ninth, the guy on the mound, the pitcher, Bevis Ortiz throws a four-finger, the curveball, the slider, and the fork pitch. Pete, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Let's do this thing. All right, so Wild Pigs taking on the Beewolves in Red Rock Park. We got the roof open. Beautiful night here in Phoenix as we get ready to take it in. Coming down, this is we got 10 games left, only 9 after this one. So get your tickets. Wild Pigs lineup's going to look like this. Forrest going to lead off playing left field. Flail at catcher. Michaels at shortstop. Rhonda Horn at third base. Bacon at second base. Bologna in center field, Evans in right field, Pennington at first base, and then the Evans pitching. So as the Beewolves take the field, Axel Forrest, Blaine Flail, and Bloop Michaels will get ready to face off against Bevis Ortiz, who's going to take the bump with that 4.03 ERA. Look at those unis, huh?
Mm.
Axel Forrest is tense, but Fitty's known as a stealer, hitting 275 with 3 home runs and 14 ribbies. And I'm pitching.
Axel Force is tense, like a lot of the Wild Pigs today, but don't count them out, Pete. These Pigs want this win bad. Bevis Ortiz throws the first pitch of the game. It's a grounder to Freddie Knox, who picks it up, throws it, and they just barely get him. Wow, that ball just died in the grass. But Freddie Knox came up, made the catch there. Now Blaine Fales coming up, the catcher for the New York Wild Pigs, chewing gum. He's a great contact hitter. So swings and misses it. Does not make contact at the first one. 0-1 the count. That's 2 pitches for Bevis Ortiz. He's going to hope to get out of this one quick. Second pitch to Flail is a fair ball on the line. Bertha Banks dove for it. Couldn't quite get it. So far, the Wild Pigs are hitting the ball. He's going to come back to first base, Peach.
Yep.
So luckily, usually a ball in the corner like that is a double, but he just gets one. And
he's showing some respect for Keller's arm, I guess.
I guess so. I don't know if he needed to. Bloop Michaels, the shortstop, tense, hitting 233 on the season, 4 home runs, 16 RBIs. You heard the call there by the ump. First one's in there for a strike, no swing, 0-1. Pressure up, hard hit to right field, hammerlong ball back at the dirt. He's going to make that catch.
Wow.
Toss it back into first base. That's 2 down. They're really tagging it, though.
They are for a team that's pretty much all the batters have been tense so far. Everybody's getting good wood on it, except for the first batter, of course.
Yeah. Rhonda Horn comes up here. She's also tense. Hitting 255 on the season, 6 home runs, 9 RBIs. Takes the first one for a ball. The next one comes up, Eduardo Keller. Oh, it goes over his head. Crap! Oh, he overplayed it, Pete. He overplayed it. He runs back the wall, and they're gonna get the first run of the game. Doggone. On a mistake by Eduardo Keller, the rookie, that goes over his head, and he has to turn back and get it, and the Wild Pigs score the first run. I don't know if they should call that an error. I don't know if they did or not. My friend Wally Bacon at the plate, only hitting 140. Locked in, though. Takes the first breaking pitch in there for a strike, 0-1 the count. You got a fast runner at third base. The Beewolves want to close out here. That one misses up high. We're even now 1 apiece. 10th pitch coming up by Bevis Ortiz. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And we got 1 more to go. Can we get past that one's on the ground. Foul ball. And Sturdy Woodman couldn't even pick it up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gets the K.
All right. So as we head into the bottom of the first, Wild Pigs with a 1-run lead. They got 1 run on 2 hits. Freddie Knox, Hanley Dexter's Hammerlong Ballo are going to face off against Donovan Drake with that 4.23 ERA. They're going to have to tie this one up to get back in it, Tommy. Freddie Knox locked in and fit, hitting 300 with a home run, 8 RBIs. Donovan Drake throwing his first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. Allen's low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Freddie Knox. That's in there for a called second strike. And very quickly, Knox is behind in the count, 1-2. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Freddie Knox. So 1 out with nobody on. In steps Henley Dexterez.
Well, that last one was like a laser beam. That came in here quick. Hanley, 328, 10 home runs, 19 RBIs. Fans cheering him on. Late swing foul off the wall. Oh, the count quiets down a little bit. That one's right in there. It's a pop-up, which we usually don't see. That's to be caught in center field by Bologna, whoever that is.
Yep. 2 up, 2 down. Hammerlong Ballo locked in and hit, hitting 327 with 7 home runs, 18 RBIs. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Donovan Drake does have that speed. That one's pounded into right center field. That's high into the air. The right fielder's moving over to right center. And Flash Evans will make the catch for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down. We're heading into the top of the 2nd. 1-0 Wild Pigs. Carly Balone, Flash Evans, and Guadalupe Pennington going to face off against Bevis Ortiz, who threw 12 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 2 hits in the first. Carly Balone, the center fielder, neutral and finish. She's a utility player, hitting 172 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs on the season. First pitch to Balone is in there for a called strike, strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Balone, the Wild Pig center fielder. There's a roller to Woodman. He's going to pick it up, step on first for the first out. One up, one down. In steps Flash Evans, the right fielder. He's tense but fit, hitting 102 with 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. Wow. A lot of these Wild Pig hitters not even in the 200s.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of 100 batting averages. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 1-1 now to Flash Evans. Flash Evans, though, can be dangerous. You know that he can turn it on any time. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now he's behind in the count 1-2. Bevis Ortiz going to throw his 19th pitch. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He's going to charge up on it, pick it up, make the throw over to Sturdy Woodman. And just get Flash Evans. He's got a little bit more speed than you thought. So 2 up, 2 down. Guadalupe Pennington, the shortstop. She's neutral and fit. Hitting 167 with no home runs, 1 RBI. And I think I'm starting to sense a little bit of a, oh no, oh, bad play, Freddie Knox, bad play. Hot smash to Freddie Knox. He laid out, and he was able to knock it down, but he couldn't corral it. So Guadalupe Pennington gets a single. Donovan Drake locked in and fit. It's his first at bat of the season? That's crazy. How can he be? Okay, that's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw over to first, and Pennington is back. 1 on with 2 outs. Ortiz delivers, and that's fouled off. And very quickly, Donovan Drake now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ortiz delivers. Oh, just off the plate. Ball 1. 1-2 now. Allen's fouled back into the stands along the first base side. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Guadalupe Pennington. Oh, and Donovan Drake watches that one goes by, and the lump will ring him up. 3 down. So we're going into the bottom of the second. Steve Monstour, Sturdy Woodman, and Eduardo Keller going to get a first look at Donovan Drake, who threw 8 pitches, racked up a strikeout in the bottom of the first. Come on, Beewolves. We got to get him throwing here. Monstour locked in and fit. Power versus right-handed pitching, hitting 369 with 10 home runs.
He is.
Oh, Pete.
Hits it one on the ground to Bloop Michaels and short. Picks up those at first. Just beats him.
Yes, sir. One up, 1 down, 1 pitch. Sturdy Woodman step in, hitting 366 with 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. 1 out, nobody on. In the bottom of the second, that one's ripped hard but foul along the first baseline.
Oh, Sturdy.
He's out in front of that one, and very quickly Woodman in the hole. 0-2. Allen's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allen's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count evened up. There's a smash into center field, and that'll be the first hit for the Beewolves as Sturdy Woodman pulls into first base with a single. So 1 out and 1 on, and in steps Eduardo Keller.
Yeah, he's got some heat on this ball, man. Eduardo Keller, 265, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Slower than average runner at first base. Beewolves finally putting some offense together, but that's on the ground to Wally Bacon. Tossed to second for 1. Back to first and they close it out, Pete. Double play.
Okay, we're going into the top of the third. Wild Pigs 1 run on 3 hits. Beewolves no runs on 1 hit. Axel Forrest 0 for 1. Blaine Flail 1 for 1. And Bloop Michaels 0 for 1. Bevis Ortiz at 25 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Eduardo Keller knew he was going to stay up there and take it until he got 2 strikes, and instead, not so much. I think I'll jump on the first pitch.
You never know. Might be good.
Yeah. Well, it looked like it was going to be right in the wheelhouse, and nope, he should have waited.
There's a hard liner to
single.
Right field. Hammerlock ball whips it to first, but they're not going to get him yet. 1 pitch, 1 hit. He's not tense anymore, Pete. And you bring in Blaine
No,
Phil.
sir.
Now it's 1 for 1 with a single as well. Contact against left-headers. Faster than average runner at first base, and the Wild Pigs looked like a good team today. Hard liner on the ground. That's 2 in a row. Hammerlock ball is going to whip that in. 3 pitches, 2 hits. Now they're racking them up. Filling up the base. Bloop Michaels 0 for 1. He's tense right now. The pressure up, but a single makes him untense. 28th pitch. This is high, ball 1. 1 on the count. Beewolves looking for that triple play. There's 1 on the ground with the Banks to second. She's not going to get him. They don't get anybody. They don't get anybody. You couldn't have turned that play any quicker. And they all beat it out. Now the bases are loaded with no outs. 30th pitch by Bevis Ortiz to run to Horn. And at the top of the third, the Wild Pigs are threatening to score where the Grants pop fly at third base line. We got 1-1 count now to run the horn. Is tense, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, keep this in the infield. Rounder, foul ball, first base line, 1-2. He's got her in a hole. Can he strike her out? He does. Gets her on the outside corner. All right. She doesn't like the call. She's happened. But now we need Wally Bacon to hit into a double play. So we'll see what happens here. Or a strikeout. Wally's locked in, though. Got runners at all four corners. That one misses high and inside. Ball one. 1-0 the count. For Mr. Bacon. 35th pitch by Bevis Ortiz. Bacon swings, fouls it back off the wall. Evens things up at 1 apiece. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. Bevis Ortiz has his back against the wall. The second baseman for the Wild Pigs checks on it, but it's strike 3. Bevis Ortiz K's 2 in a row. Now brings in Carly Malone. The Beewolves could get out of this, Pete, if they don't give up a single. Carly, the center fielder, good power hitter, not much contact. Swings and misses at that first one, 0-1. Bevis Ortiz looking hot on the mound lately. Early he wasn't. Now it looks like he shot fools her on that one. Swinging to strike 2, 0-2. Got her in a corner. Oh, the floor drops out, but she doesn't chase. 1-2 the count now to Malone. Oh, that just misses inside. The fans wanted it. 2-2-2. Here comes 42nd pitch here in the third inning. Oh, anticipated it. Rips it foul. Third baseline souvenir. There's one on the ground to Freddie Knox, who's going to make the easy throw to first base. To close it out, Pete, the Beewolves did it.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the third. It's still 1-0 Wild Pigs. Bertha Banks, Magic Moore, and Bevis Ortiz going to get a first look at Donovan Drake, who's only thrown 15 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and only given up 1 hit. His ERA has dropped to 3.94. Bertha Banks neutral and fit, hitting .318 with 7 home runs, 18 RBIs.
We got to get him to hit. To the pitch, I mean.
Yeah, we got to get him to throw some pitches here. First pitch to Bertha Banks is right in there for a called strike, strike 1.
Oh.
That's in there. High outside.
We're just going to watch him strike us. We got to swing now.
No balls, 2 strikes. That one's inside, ball 1. He throws 2 strikes and then he kind of throws all over.
Yeah.
That one's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a roller to the second baseman, Bacon. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first. 1 out. Guadalupe Pennington at first base makes the put out. Magic Moore steps in.
Magic Moore, I think 0 for 1. Fans cheered him on. Right in there for a strike. Right, 98 miles an hour too. 0-1. Here comes. Oh, that one misses high. Ball 1. Good eye there, Magic. There's a roller right back to the mound. The comeback who drops it. Doesn't. Wally picks it. Throws it to first. He beats it out. Way to run it down, Magic.
All right, so 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Bevis Ortiz. He's locked in and fit, hitting .357 with 2 RBIs. Magic Moore with speed at first base. Throw over to first, and Magic Moore is back. Donovan Drake at 23 pitches now. First pitch to Bevis Ortiz is in there for a called strike, strike 1. That one's fouled back, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Throw over to first, and Magic Moore is back. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. There goes Magic Moore, and he's out. Oh, yep. Wow. Okay. 2 outs.
Oh, 3 outs.
3 outs. There goes Bevis Ortiz, watches the third strike go by. We're heading into the top of the fourth. It's still 1-0 Wild Pigs. Flash Evans 0 for 1. Guadalupe Pennington 1 for 1. And Donovan Drake 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ortiz at 43 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. Flash Evans tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting 101 with 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the fourth. 1-0 Wild Pigs. First pitch to Evans is in there for called strike. Bevis Ortiz with a big sneeze. Gets ready, throws his 45th pitch outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, nobody on, top of the fourth. Flash Evans, the right fielder, swing and a miss, strike 2. Now he's behind in the count, 1-2. Ortiz delivers. That one's popped up, straight up into the air. Steve Monstour steps back just to the grass and makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Guadalupe Pennington, the shortstop. She's neutral and fit, 1 for 1 with a single today. So we're in the top of the fourth. Wild Pigs 1, Beewolves nothing, nobody on. Guadalupe Pennington takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. Ortiz at 49 pitches, Swing and a miss, strike 2, and very quickly Guadalupe Pennington, the Wild Pig first base person, is behind in the count 0-2, and there's a roller, and that's going to get past a diving Hanley Dexterez into left field. Keller will throw it in quickly, and it looked like Bevis Ortiz looks a little down after that one. Donovan Drake locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Drake pitching for the Wild Pigs. So Pennington at first base with 1 out. Donovan Drake squares around to bunt. What is it? Right trigger, and then
all right, there
bunt.
you go. Yeah.
So the infield comes in for the bunt. Drake squares around again, but pulls it back. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's in it for called second strike. Drake still squaring around the bunt on every pitch. So 1-2 now. Ellens bunted, fouls. Strike 3, and Donovan Drake is down on strike. So 2 outs, and in comes Axel Forrest, the left fielder. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Guadalupe Pennington at first base. Throw to first, and Pennington is back. Axel Forrest, the left fielder, Wild Pig left fielder, takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. Bevis Ortiz up to 55 pitches, make it 56. There it is. That's going to get into center field. That's a clean single. Throw to second to hold Pennington there. So runners now at first and second with 2 outs. Blaine failed, the catcher locked in and fit. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
Got a glitch on that last one. It like froze, and all of a sudden the reticle went somewhere else.
Ooh. First pitch to Flails in there for a called strike, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and quickly Flail is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Blaine Fail. Once again, the Wild Pigs threaten, but can't score. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. Wild Pigs 1, Beewolves nothing. Freddie Knox 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hanley Dexterez 0 for 1, and Hammerlong Ballo 0 for 1. Donovan Drake at 27 pitches with 2 strikeouts and giving up 2 hits. Beewolves, this is our first time through the lineup.
Wow.
Freddie Knox neutral and fit 0 for 1 today.
Swings to the first pitch, foul ball, first base line. Souvenir. Oh, the count. Donovan Drake looking good. 29th pitch in there. It's a grounder to Bacon, who dives to his right, throws to his left, and gets him. Wow, what a play by Bacon.
Yes, sir. A nice diving stop by Bacon. Hanley Dexterez neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. 1 out and nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Dexterez is in there for a called strike. Drake at 30 pitches in the 4th inning. That one's high and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's high as well, ball 2.
Oh.
That's in there for a called strike. That'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hanley Dexterez known as a tough out around the league. Takes that pitch, 3-2. Count is full now. That one's outside, ball 4. And Donovan Drake has walked Hanley Dexterez. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Hammerlong Ballo.
Winning run at the plate. Hammer locked in. 0 for 1 on the day. Early swing fouled off the net.
With the check swing.
Oh, they catch him in the rundown. Doggone it. They tag. Doggone it. Man, we cannot get a steal, Pete. We should stop trying. 1-1 out. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Strike 2. 1-2. He's in a hole back against the wall. Oh, misses up high. 2-2-2. He's rapid fire. Early swing foul off the wall. Still 2-2-2. 41st pitch. Fouled back off the wall. 2-2-2. Donovan reaches down, fouls it. It's a grounder to Michaels at shortstop. Throw to first. 3 down.
So we're going to head into the top of the 5th. It's Wild Pigs 1, Beewolves nothing. Luke Michaels 0 for 2. Run the horn 1 for 2 with a triple and a strikeout. Wally Bacon 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Ortiz at 59 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 7 hits. Luke Michaels tense but fit 0 for 2 today.
Oh, you betcha. Looking a little tense. Bevis Ortiz throwing his 60th pitch on the ground past the mound. Of course, Magic Moore's going to have to run up and get that thing. 1 pitch, 1 hit. That's the 8th hit by the Wild Pigs. Beewolves have 2. Run a horn. Tense. 1 for 2 with a triple and an RBI. You got a fast runner at first base and a slow arm at the plate. A pitch out might work. Swing and a miss, strike 1. On the count to run to horn. 259, 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. There it is. The throw. Yeah. Way to call it. They called it, Pete. It's like they were listening. Fans cheering now. Now watch, they're going to park a home run. 250, here it comes. Oh, misses high and inside. 2-1 the count. What do you get in there, Bevis Ortiz? Base is clear now. Does not chase the one way. 3-1. He got a hitter's pitch. A powerful third basewoman. But tense. And there it is. The home run. Oh my gosh. It's like she was listening. Upper deck, right field. Run a horn. Says, I don't care. Parks that 460 feet. It's her 7th home run. 11th RBI of the season. And the Wild Pigs are up 2 to Zipperoonie. Molly Bacon's in now 0 for 2 on the day. What's that?
Why is it every time we do something good, something bad's got to come right behind it? I couldn't get a strike against Run the Horn to save my life until that last one, right?
Well, think of it this way: striking the ball, could have been 2-run home run.
Right.
Check swing, strike 2, 1-2. Wally Bacon's against the wall. Bevis Ortiz closing in on 70 pitches in the 5th inning. Pop fly in the left field. Eduardo Keller can't mix this one up now, can he? Runs up, he's going to make that grab. 2 outs. We're not done yet. Carly Balone, center fielder, 0 for 2 on the night, 169 on the season. Beewolves want Bevis Ortiz to put her away quick. That's on the ground. Sturdy Woodman's going to pick that up. He's going to toss it to Ortiz on his way to first and close it down.
All right, so it's Wild Pigs 2, Beewolves nothing. Steve Monstour 0 for 1, Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1, and Eduardo Keller 0 for 1. Donovan Drake at 42 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 2 hits. His ERA's dropped at 3.69. Steve Monstour locked in and fit. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. He's 0 for 1 today. Come on, Steve. Let's get her going here. First pitch to Steve Monstour's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Monstour. Allen's high, ball 2, 2-1 now. Allen's high as well. 3 balls and 1 strike to Steve Monstour, the Beewolf catcher. That's way outside, ball 4, and Steve Monstour will take first. So 1 on with no outs, and in steps Sturdy Woodman.
Let's see if we get him thrown out at second. Sturdy, 1 for 1 with a single. Got an average speed runner at first base, locked in. Donovan Drake starts off with a strike, 98 miles an hour. 0-1. You can't hit it. Little grounder between shortstop. Michaels picks up, goes to second, but it's too late, and he runs it out. Good single there by Sturdy Woodman.
Yes, sir. Runners now at first and second with no outs. Eduardo Keller, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Come on, Eddie. Eddie bunts down the third baseline, and it looks like he's going to be just get him by a step, but he does move the runners to second and third. So 1 out, and in steps Bertha Banks. All
right, that kind of worked. Bertha 0 for 1 on the day. An outfield single gets 2 runs. The Beewolves fans know it. They're screaming. Reaches out, hits a grounder to second. Bacon goes to first, but the Beewolves are going to get the tying run, Pete. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 2-1. Yeah.
It's going to score 1 run. It's 2-1. Wild Pigs Magic Moore steps in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Runner at third base with 2 outs. A single will tie the game. First pitch to Magic Moore's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Oh, that catches the inside corner for a called second strike. 1-2 now. There's a bloop to Guadalupe Pennington, and she'll make the catch. But the Beewolves are on the board, so as we head into the top of the 6th, it's Wild Pigs 2 runs on 9 hits, Beewolves 1 run on 3 hits, Flash Evans 0 for 2, Guadalupe Pennington 2 for 2, and Donovan Drake 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Ortiz at 70 pitches. Flash Evans tense, but Fitty's 0 for 2 today, hitting 100 on the season. I mean, I can't remember another season where Evans hit so poorly.
He's the strikeout leader every year.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
He didn't strike out on that one. That one's going deep to left center field, and that's going to be gone. And Flash Evans has hit a home run, making it 3-1. So just as the Beewolves finally get on the board, Flash Evans hits one 401 feet. That's his 5th home run and his 12th RBI of the season. And again, the Wild Pigs make it a 2-run game. Guadalupe Pennington locked in and fit. She's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 6th. Wild Pigs 3, Beewolves 1. Ortiz at 71, make it 72 pitches. That one's a low ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a smash to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick that up. He'll make the throw over to Sturdy Woodman for the out. 1 out, and in steps Donovan Drake, the starting pitcher. He's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 2 today, though. Nobody on with 1 out. Wild Pigs with that 3-1 lead. Drake takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Ortiz throwing a 76th pitch. In there for a called second. Just catches the low outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Drake. There's a roller to Sturdy Woodman. Oh, it takes a weird hop, and he's going to flip it to Bevis Ortiz, who's covering first base. Wow, that was a weird hop, Tommy. Axel Forrest, the left fielder, steps in neutral and He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 6th. First pitch to Forrest is outside, ball 1. Axel Forrest, the Wild Pig left fielder. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bevis Ortiz throws his 80th pitch, and Forrest pushes it foul along the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allen's a flare. That's going to reach the stands on the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Forrest hitting .286 on the season. One of the better hitters for the Wild Pigs. And he drives that one into the stands. Unfortunately, a curved foul. Well, fortunately for the Beewolves, if he would have straightened that out, that would have been another home run. 1-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a roller now to Bertha Banks. She's going to pick it up and make the throw and just get Axel Forrest by a step at first base. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 2nd. It's Wild Pigs 3, Beewolves 1. Bevis Ortiz 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Freddie Knox 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Hanley Dexter 0 for 1 with a walk. Donovan Drake at 55 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Bevis Ortiz neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting .333 with 2 RBIs. It's time, Tom.
Oh, okay.
It's time.
Looks like they're going to pull Bevis Ortiz here in the 6th inning. And put in the pinch hitter against Donovan Drake, who's looking great against us. Only 55 pitches. The Wild Pigs are pounding us. Worst team in the league. And they're going to bring in the Ham Man. Ham Slam, it's a shortstop. The 318 on the season, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, power hitter with good contact and fair speed. So let's just see how Ham stacks up against Donovan Drake. Drake comes right at him. It's a liner on the ground, straight to Bacon. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Wow. Come on. Freddie Knox, neutral and fit 0 for 2. Ham Slamus right to the second baseman and 0 for the first out. 1 up, 1 out, 1 down. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That catches the inside corner for a called strike. 2-1 now to Freddie Knox. That one's way inside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. That one's ripped into left field. It's curving, foul, out of play. Full count now, 3-2. That one's outside, ball 4, and Donovan Drake has walked Freddie Knox. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Hanley Dexteres.
All right, Hanley over 1 with a walk. 2-run home run ties this thing up. Do you know that, Handy? Looking close at first base, throws the first pitch. It's in for strike, 97 miles an hour over the count. Hanley inside, he gets out of the way of it. No, he's got to come back. He's got to come back. Wow, it's like they did that on purpose. The pitch gets past him, he picks it up right away, throws it to second base. I was there for a ball. 2-1. He's looking at first. Strike inside corner, 2-2 now. The tough out hand at Dexteres. There he goes for third base. It's a floater. The throw, it's not going to be in time. And Freddie Knox at second base. That's high, and he walks Hanley Dexteres. Didn't need to steal.
So 2 on with 1 out. In steps Hammer, long ball over the right field. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. That's going to be the end of Donovan Drake.
Yeah.
Donovan Drake's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in the A- relief pitcher, Kendra Kerr. Kendra Kerr with a 3.60 ERA, 1.37 whip, 26 strikeouts. She's neutral and fit. She's got average velocity. She's got better than average junk and average accuracy. She's not fully rested. she's known as a K-Dud. She does throw a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So as we get into the bottom of the 6th, again, runners at first and second with 1 out, and in comes Kendra Kerr to take over the duty for Donovan Drake. First pitch from Kerr. Kerr is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a wild pitch. Or pass ball, more like a pass ball, and both runners are able to move up. So runners at second and third now with 1 out. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Hammer, but a long ball low. So now runners at second and third with 2 outs. Steve Monstour stepping in.
Yeah. Stevie takes the first one. Oh, a strike. See, he's giving him a wide zone. 0-1 the count to Stevie. Early swing, strike 2. We're going to strand him, Pete. Pops it up behind home plate. Get foul. Yes, off into the stands. Still 0-2. That one's the ball. Come on, Stevie. That one's down the ground. Ball 2. She's done some wild pitches. 2-2-2. Inside ball 3. Way to go. That one on the ground, and she walks Steve Monster. Bases loaded, Pete.
Yes, sir. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Sturdy Woodman steps in. He's neutral and fit 2 for 2 with 2 singles. The Beewolves really need to push somebody, get a couple across, at least 1 across the plate here. Bases loaded. That one's popped up into shallow left field. The third baseman's out, and Rundle Horn makes the catch for the 3rd out. And we're going to be heading into the top of the 7th.
Man.
Pitcher, not a
boy. I just so frustrating. Bases loaded, a pop-up. Case Brajas going to come in, take relief here at the top of the 7th inning. Case has got a 4.44 ERA, a 1.40 whip, 27 Ks. Throws the ball hard. He's got good accuracy. He's well rested. Throws a forefinger and mixes it up with the slider and a changeup.
Yes, sir. So we head into the top of the 7th. It's Wild Pigs 3, Beewolves 1. Blaine Flail 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Boot Michael 1 for 3, and Rundle Horn 2 for 3 with a home run, a triple, and a strikeout. Barajas with that 4.44 ERA takes the over duty on the pitcher's mound. Blaine Flail.
Flail 2 for, like you say, 2 for 3. Barajas starting off fresh here. 7th. Hopefully he can just shut these guys down. Beewolves get back in this thing. Instead, it's a hard liner straight in the center field. 1 pitch, 1 hit. Boy, that's like the 3rd inning we've had this.
Yeah.
First, but hopefully they're setting him up for that double play. Luke Michaels 1 for 3. A single, slower than average runner at first base. Not too much to worry about. Case could turn it around. Hard liner deck stairs, who catches it, goes back to first. But he's right on. Line drive out. Here comes Rhonda Horn, 2 for 3 with a home run, a triple, and 2 RBIs. Dangerous hitter. This is the test. Case Brajas. Whoa! Gets up under her chin. She ducks back. She looks angry. She's swinging at this low and away pitch now. Hits a foul, 3rd base line. 1 apiece. 5th pitch by Barajas. Hard liner, 3rd base line. Souvenir, 1 and 2. He's got a good spot. Can he drop her? Can he? Will he? Fouls back off the wall. Still 1 and 2 to Run a Horn. 3rd baseman, the New York Wild. Swinging with strike 3. He drops her, Pete. Way to go, Case. That's got to give him some confidence. And it brings in Wally Bacon, my co-restaurateur owner. 0 for 3 on the day. Got a runner first base, 2 outs, pressure up. Pigs hoping to add to this lead. Swing and miss, strike 1. Wally Bacon. He's got enough power to go long. Fouls that back off the wall. 0 and 2. He's got 1 home run this season. Oh, that one's down. Good stop by Steve Monstour. 1 and 2. Wally Bacon. 2 outs, top of the 7th. 3-1 Wild Pigs. Swing and miss, strike 3. He K's him.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. Wild Pigs 3, Beewolves 1, Eduardo Keller 0 for 1. Bertha Banks 0 for 2, Magic Moore 1 for 2, Kendra Kerr at 12 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up 1 walk. Her ERA is at a 3.53. Eduardo Keller neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Eddie Keller facing off against Kerr. Starts off with the ball. Good eye, rookie. 1-0 the count. That one also misses low for ball. 2 quick balls. 15th pitch. The locked-in pitcher goes right at him. He pops it up 3rd base line. That's going to be fouled. Can they get there? They do. Rhonda Horn reaches over and grabs it.
One up, one down. Bertha Banks, neutral and fit. 0 for 2 with an RBI. Again, losing the teams they should beat. This is just not.
Yeah.
That's over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike one. Bertha Banks in the batter's box. That one's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Oh, come on.
That's over the inside corner for a called second strike. Kendrick Kerr, K-Dud is starting to. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes with an out.
Take your base.
Ball 4, and Kendrick Kerr has walked Bertha Banks. So again, Beewolves getting base runners.
Yeah.
They got to get them across the plate, Tommy.
I think they've had more walks than hits. And Kendrick Kerr's going to have a seat. They get to her. They're going to bring in Hander Especialo. Hander is got a 3.62 ERA, B- ranked reliever, 1.18 WHIP, 29 Ks on the season. He's known mostly for his junk, which is crazy, and he's got good accuracy. He's mostly well-rested specialist. Also, K-Dud throws a forefinger, mixes it up with the slider and a curveball. The lefty, southpaw, is going up against Magic Moore with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. That one right there for strike. Well, the count. Fans didn't know. There's a little, Texas leader Wally Bacon throws back to first, and Bertha Banks gets back quick enough, Pete.
2 outs. Runner at first base. Case Barajas hitting .500. He's neutral and fit today. 2 outs. Bertha Banks at first base.
Oh.
There's a line drive to the shortstop. Luke Michaels makes the catch, and we're out of the inning. We're going into the top of the 8th. Wild Pigs 3, Beewolves 1. Carly Balone 0 for 3. Flash Evans 1 for 3 with a home run. Guadalupe Pennington 2 for 3. Barajas threw 11 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts, and gave up a hit. Carly Balone neutral and fit, utility player 0 for 3 today. Jeez, how can we not be hitting?
I know.
I don't understand.
Against the worst teams, we're always doing the worst against the worst.
First pitch from Barajas is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Balone, the center fielder for the Wild Pigs, swinging and a miss. Strike 2. And Barajas out in front of Balone now. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, just inside. And the ump doesn't give it to him. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Here's a roller to Barajas. He'll pick it up. Make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Flash Evans. He's tense but fit. 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. Still only hitting 108. 1 out and nobody on in the top of the 8th, Tommy. Barajas delivers the first pitch in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called second strike. And now Flash Evans in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, just inside. Ball 1. A 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and miss. Strike 3. Down goes Flash Evans. Case Barajas now at, 3 strikeouts. Guadalupe Pennington locked in a pitch. She's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Barajas with 30 strikeouts on the season. First pitch to Pennington's in there for called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on in the top of the 8th. That one's high. Ball 1. Pennington anticipating that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. She fouls that one straight back, and now she's behind in the count. 1-2. Case Barajas delivers low. Ball 2. That'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's a single in the center field, just past Case on his backside. Couldn't make the twist fast enough to pull that in. Pennington, though, is just hitting the ball. And Hander Especial neutral and fit, hitting .500 on the season with an RBI. So Especial, the pitcher, takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's a little off the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Throw over, and Pennington is back to first. 1-1. Barajas delivering his 27th pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hander Especial now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, that one's inside. That evens the count up at 2-2. Barajas delivers. Low, ball 3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Barajas versus Especial. There's a roll. A roller, and that's.
He makes sure that that nobody gets the out. If he just let it go, it would have been an out.
Yeah, that one again, a hard hit ball to Barajas, who he couldn't field it, and nobody else could. So Ospecial makes it to first. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. In steps Axel Forrest. Fouls that first one back. Strike one. No balls, 1 strike.
Oh, come on.
That was low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Case Baraja still had fooled him completely. Forrest swings and misses, and now he's behind in the count 1-2. There's a shot, and that's going to be out of the range of a diving, and that's going to go home. And unfortunately, everybody's going to get an extra base because of that. And now it's 4-1. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Blaine failed 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Again, this guy, you can't get one past him. This guy, although he did strike. I think he struck out his last time up. First pitch to Flails in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's a roller, and that's going to get past. Oh, come on.
Oh, boy. 2 runs. Oh, my gosh.
And again, Magic Moore makes
Way to go, Handley.
Yeah. This is pathetic now. This is just freaking pathetic.
We're getting crushed by the worst team.
Yeah. Flail with a single to center field. Magic Moore throws home to try and stop the second run from scoring, and you're out of position.
Another run. I gotta yank this guy. I gotta yank him. He's just awful. Case Baraja's letting us down.
Run the horn, 2 for 4. Runner at second base with 2 outs.
Get out of here.
Case Barajas just.
I don't want to see your face again.
Gasser Morris coming in. 1.4 ERA and a .94 whip, 38 strikeouts. First pitch to Run the Horns in there for called strike. Strike one. That one's popped up into center field. Magic Moore is there. Makes the catch for the 3rd out, and thankfully we're out of here, but we gave up 4 runs in the top of the 8th. Wild Pig 7, Beewolves 1, Freddie Knox 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Hanley Dexter is 0 for 1 with 2 walks, and Hammerlong Ballo 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Ospecial threw 3 pitches in the 7th inning. Freddie Knox locked in and fit 0 for 2 with a walk. So they're going to pull Blaine Fail, the catcher, who is, hitting a ton really today. He's killing us. But they're going to make a defensive substitution. They're going to bring in the A-minus Aiden Renette. Aiden Renette with no errors, a 200 batting average of 5 home runs. He's locked in but strained. He doesn't have a lot of speed, but he's a better than average fielder with a less than average arm.
Specialo is going to start up the 8th inning. Hard liner down the line. Oh, it's just foul through baseline. Good cut, though, by Freddie Knox. Pitch skips in the dirt, almost hits him with a foot. Good patience, 1 apiece. Floats up inside, another good wide. 2-1. The ball. That one also misses outside. 3-1. You got here's pitch to Freddie Knox. Little liner on the ground to Michaels. Throw to first. 1 down.
Hanley Dexter is neutral and fit 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Wild Pig 7, Beewolves 1. That pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Hanley Dexter is very quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hander Ospecial, a K dud. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
There's a smash. That's going to be out of here. A home run for Hanley Dexteras. That'll put the second run on the board, so it's 7-2. Hanley Dexteras hit that one 397 feet. It's his 11th home run and 20th RBI of the season. And here we go. Hammerlong Ballo 0 for 3 today.
Oh, my gosh. 0 for 3. Well, Hanley got us to within 5. First pitch inside, ball 1. 1 with the count. Hammer hoping to get out of his rut here. That one also up high, 90 miles an hour, 2-0. 16th pitch, early swing, foul ball, first base line, souvenir, 2-1. That one, outside corner, 2-2 now, but here gets the K dud. Losing velocity already.
Well,
Hammer swings at an awful pitch.
Steve Montour locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Ospecial, known as the specialist, 2 outs with nobody on. Bottom of the 8th, Wild Pig 7, Beewolves 2. 2 quick balls to Steve Monstour. That's in there for called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Choke high.
That's high ball 3. 3 balls and a strike with 2 outs. There's a roller to Especial. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for 3 outs. So heading into the 9th inning, Wild Pigs 7 runs on 16 hits with no errors. The Beewolves 2 runs on 4 freaking hits.
Yeah,
with
against the
1
worst
error.
team in the league.
Wally Bacon 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Carly Malone 0 for 4. Wally Bacon neutral and fit 0 for 4 today. My thumb hurts. I quit. My thumb hurts.
Well, at least Case isn't in the game anymore, Pete. He can't hurt us anymore. That one's in there for a strike, 0-1. Gasser Morris has been great tonight. Late swing foul at the wall, 0-2. Gasser got him in the hole. Gasser going to drop him on number 5, Pete. Watch. Oh, instead he parks it to center field deep. It's a home run. Wow. And the Wild Pigs win. That's a Wally Bacon home run, my friend. 438. It's only his 2nd home run and 3rd RBI of the season. And the Wild Pigs are going to the show, Pete. 0 for 4 is Carly Malone, the center fielder. She wants hers too. She's got 2 home runs. Here it comes. Oh, she makes that swing but misses. 0-1 the count. 7th pitch by Gasser Morris on the ground. To Sturdy Woodman is going to pick it up and jog it down himself. Get that first out. Flash Evans has got a home run of his own. He's tense, 1 for 4. He's got an RBI as well. Flashy hoping to give it another go. Hard foul off the net. 0-1 the count. He's angry. Gasser Morris throwing his 9th pitch. He's going to get past him though. Strike 2, 0-2. Gasser not impressed. They throw number 10 and drop him. Swinging to strike 3. He strikes at the most struck out man in the league. That gets him with Guadalupe Pennington, the shortstop. 3 for 4, 3 singles locked in. This is Gasser's big challenge. Oh, almost hit her in the hand. She backs out. 1-0 the count. Fouls that one, 3rd base line. In the grass, 1 apiece now. 1-1 with 2 outs. Pops that one up in the center field. Gasser Morris sees it. He's going to go back past the mound and grab that for the 3rd out.
Heading into the bottom of the 9th, Wild Pigs 8, Beewolves 2, Sturdy Woodman 2 for 3, Eduardo Keller 0 for 2, Bertha Banks 0 for 2 with a walk. Spectaculo at 23 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up 1 hit. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, neutral and fit 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
All right, Sturdy, specialist, starts off with a strike. What crazy bend on that. 0-1 the count. Misses outside corner, does not chase. Good patience. 1 apiece to Sturdy Woodman.
Yeah,
that one's in there. A little early, pops that one up. That's going to be an easy catch. Wally Bacon's going to go back and get that in the shallow center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Eduardo Keller, the left fielder, neutral and fit 0 for 2 today. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Beewolves need 6 to tie, 7 to win. First pitch to Keller's in there for a called strike. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's fouled off along the 3rd baseline. Keller now behind in the count 1-2. Has called strike 3, and down goes Eduardo Keller. So 2 outs, nobody on, and in steps Bertha Banks.
He's even calling ball strikes. Bertha Banks 0 for 2, and they're going to let him go. Handler Special, they're our 4th pitcher, Alana Lantana. That's the name of the pitcher who's going to get the save here. It's a double switch, actually. She's got 3.03 ERA, 106 and 41 Ks. She knows a 4-finger, cup finger, slider. The other one is out of the game, coming Flash Evans in right field. They're going to bring in Godfrey Storm. Godfrey Storm has a big arm, and that's why they're doing that. He's a utility player as well. So Storm in right field, Lantana on the mound. Breaking pitch, crazy, misses outside, 1-0 the count. Bertha Banks. Misses low, 2-0. Bertha Banks, a seasoned batter. That one finally makes a strike zone. Now the safety's off, 2-1. She's coming rapid fire. 2 quick strikes. He doubles it up now, 2-2-2. Fouled off the wall, back. Still 2-2-2. 6th pitch by Lantana. In there for a K, and they win on a strikeout. And the Beewolves lose badly.
Yeah,
badly.
God bless him.
We got to apologize. That was disgusting.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That is just bullshit.
That was.
I'm sorry, but that just pissed me off.
That was awful. Well, we knew the Wild Pigs were going to come into play, and they did. They scored first in the first. Beewolves decided to not do anything about it, and then they get another one in the 5th. Beewolves score 1, make it interesting. but the Wild Pigs reassert themselves in the 6th. Beewolves don't respond, and the Wild Pigs just beat Case Barajas about the head and neck, get 4 runs in the 8th. Beewolves get 1 measly squeaker. Wild Pigs add another in the 9th just as an insult. Wild Pigs get 8 runs on 17 hits. Beewolves just 2 on 4, and they tack on an error to make it just that much worse. For the Wild Pigs, Forrest comes in. Look at these now. Almost everybody hit. Forrest goes 3 for 5 with a run, gets an RBI. Blaine Fail 4 for 2 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, 1 strikeout.
4 for 5.
4 for 5, yeah. Blaine Fail, great day. Aiden Renette, the sub, comes in, doesn't hit. Luke Michaels 2 for 5, gets an RBI. Rundle Horn goes 2 for 5 with a run, gets a home run, 2 RBIs, strikes out twice. Wally Bacon 1 for 5 with a run, and that's his one hits a home run and the RBI, strikes out 3 times. Bologna, the only one who was really disappointment for the Pigs, she goes 0 for 5. At least she didn't strike out. Flash Evans 1 for 5 with a 1. That 1 was a home run, gets the RBIs, 2 strikeouts. Yeah, they get 3 home runs. Yeah, Lantana comes in, sub, doesn't hit. Guadalupe Pennington 3 for 5 with a run. Drake goes 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, disappointing there. Kerr subs, no hit. Especialo subs, goes 1 for 1 with a run. And Godfrey Storm subs, does not hit.
And then for the Beewolves, here's the lowlights. Freddie Knox 0 for 3. He did walk once, but he struck out once. Henry Dexteros goes 1 for 2, scored a run, hit a home run. He racked up an RBI and he walked twice. Hammer Longbalo, again, great and then nothing. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Steve Monstour 0 for 2 with scored a run, walked twice. Sturdy Woodman goes 2 for 4, the only bright spot.
Yeah.
Eduardo Keller 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Bertha Banks 0 for 3. She had an RBI. She walked once and she struck out once. Magic Moore 1 for 3. Bevis Ortiz goes 0 for 1. Ham Slamus 0 for 1. Case Barajas 0 for 1. And then Gasser Morris did not hit.
Yeah. Donovan Drake comes in, gets a win. Those 5. It was never in jeopardy. He throws 5 in the 3rd innings. Gives up just 3 hits, 1 earned run, walks 4 batters, strikes out 2. His ERA drops to a 3.82. He's now 1-1 in the season. Kerr comes in, throws an inning, gives up nothing. Walks 2 batters, strikes out 1. Her record stays at 2-2. Especialo comes in, throws 2 in the 3rd innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, gives up 1 home run. No, the only one of the Beewolves. His ERA is now at 3.63. He's 1-1 in the season. And Alana Lantana comes in, goes a 1/3 of an inning, gives up nothing. K's the final batter of the game. Her ERA drops to a 3-0, and she's 1-1 in the season.
And for the Beewolves, Bevis Ortiz will take the loss. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 10 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 2 home runs. His ERA is at a 4.08, and his record will fall to 4 wins and 3 losses. Case Barajas comes in. He pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. His ERA jumps up to a 5.19. He's got a record of 1 win, 2 losses, and 2 saves. Gasser Morris pitched an inning and a 1/3, gave up a hit, an earned run, 1 strikeout, and gave up a home run. His ERA is at a 1.67, and his record will remain 3 wins, 1 loss, and 4 saves. 3 stars of the game. Rundle Horn, the B+ 3rd baseman for the Wild Pigs, 2 for 5 with a home run, a triple, 2 RBIs, and she scored a run.
Wow, great game. Blaine Phil, the catcher, they pulled him at the end for a better arm. A B- rank number 18 goes 4 for 5, 2 RBIs and 2 runs.
And then the 3rd star of the game, superstar shortstop, superstar. Listen to these numbers: 1 for 2. He went 1 for 2. He hit a home run, had an RBI, scored a run. Gamer stats: Tommy G hit 2 hits. 1 was a home run, so he got an RBI. He stole a base and he struck out 4 batters for a contribution of 53%. Pete J got 2 hits, 1 RBI, and struck out 6 batters for a contribution of 47%.
There you go. Well,
wow, this game sucked.
yeah, can't wait to hit the road. Boy, we do really poorly against the bad teams. Oh, really.
I don't even understand that.
Yeah.
A freaking team. There's everybody on that team was hitting 100. How did they come up with?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They were just parking them off us, man, and it was.
I gotta say, it's gotta be operator error, right? I mean, it's gotta be us because that's just how it is. But man, that don't seem right. That don't seem right at all.
Yeah, but it was a home run fest in that one inning. 4 runs, just teeing everything off of Brass, and he couldn't put the ball anywhere either. Like you'd be aiming for an outside corner, and it ended up right in the middle on the top, and just it was not his night. It was ugly.
Yep.
Player development, can we afford anything? No, we can't. Can't afford 5 games, 2 games. We can get on-field drills for Magic Moore. That could be something.
Why he sucks.
Well, he wouldn't suck so bad. Be a better fielder. Could be a stealer. You never know. All right. Well, shoot. Okay, there's some moves out here. Let's talk about the news. At least that's interesting. Player development for cross training for Wild Keller. He can do cross training for just over $500,000. He'd add 1 to his power, 1 to his connectivity, 1 to his speed, and a 5% chance to gain power against right-handers.
And during the game, I guess Bloop Michaels offended a Wild Pigs coach and was replaced by Pewter Fisher. They released the 30-year-old Bloop Michaels, the shortstop, second baseman, A-. They couldn't have done this before the game. And they picked up the C+ 35-year-old left fielder, first baseman, outfielder. They lose in every way except for fielding and arm, and they only gain by very small amounts. But Bloop Michaels was making $11,300,000, and Pewter Fisher's going to finish out the season in New York, and he's only going to take a salary of $2,300,000. So they're going to save about $9 million.
Yeah, wow. Muhammad Smalls gets signed onto the Moose, replacing Todd Despot. Wow, the 31-year-old third base shortstop Todd Despot was B rank, was known mostly for his connectivity at 97. Wow, so he was making $7.4 million a year. He was replaced by Smalls, 39-year-older, C ranked, known mostly for his arm, which they do gain in that arm. They also gain some power too. Smalls is going to make $1.9 million a year to play in Detroit City. So, yeah, we are going to hop on the road after this for just one. We're heading out to Colorado to play the Buzzards. Japani's going to face Elwood, and then we're going to come back at home where Devon's going to play Vanderwijk for the Sirloins. That's a big game. They're back on the road again for the Platypi where Bender faces Zumar. And then we come home against the Nemesis where Bevis Ortiz faces Williams. And that's the start of our longest home stretch of 5 straight home games in a row.
And then we finished the season on the road, huh?
Yeah.
2 at the Herbisaurs.
Yeah.
10 more to go. I don't know, man. You see a game like that and you're like, we don't really even deserve postseason play. That's just horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, if we could lose that badly to such a bad team, we're done for.
Yeah.
Oops.
And it kind of started with Bevis Ortiz because, like I say, they got 10 hits off of Bevis Ortiz.
Yeah.
So he wasn't doing very well either.
Yeah, it was really Gasser did that great. Well, all right. We won't dwell on it too much longer. We will see you out in Colorado, in the Colorado Springs against those Buzzards. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better then. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J. We're saying, get out of here.